This video is brought to you by Squarespace. In this video, I'm going to share with you some shocking things about childbirth in Japan. So I'm back with another video. This one a little bit different than what we usually do on the channel, but as a lot of you know, I recently had a baby boy. So I wanted to share this experience with you because it totally had me surprised about all the different things that they do here in Japan, especially me coming from a Western country, the US. But in order for me to do that, I need to bring in some special guests. Hey! Oh. Say hello to everyone.
What's that? It's Mike.
Oh, he's really into the mic right now. If you guys actually want to see what we're doing on the daily, if you guys want to see, what's happening in our regular lives, either check out our Instagram account, Tokyo Zebra, or check out our YouTube channel. Right, Wolfie?
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me a hug before you go.
His lips are big today.
All right. How is he? Good?
Yeah, I miss him already.
Oh, also, before we start, if you guys want to see what we're doing on the daily, check out our Instagram accounts, and if you want to help support the channel, check out the Japan merch. Finally, if you guys have any questions, check out the Discord community right there. So the first thing that was really surprising about Japan is painless birth, and the fact is, like, in the US, they actually don't even call it painless birth, they call it epidurals.
Oh,
right?
okay.
Yeah, but in the US, they actually don't even call it painless birth, they call it epidurals.
Oh,
right?
okay.
Yeah, but in the US, they actually don't even call it painless birth, they call it epidurals.
Oh,
right?
okay.
Yeah, but in Japan, they call it painless birth,
We
right?
call it mutsubumen in
Yeah.
Japan.
I was surprised that it's not very common here in Japan. I think from like statistics, it's about 5.3% of all women giving birth in Japan use it, so it's very, very low.
I can count the girls who had the mutsubumen.
Yeah.
Most of the girls use natural birth.
A lot of the doctors in the community say that childbirth and like experiencing the pain is kind of like a natural part of becoming a mother, so that they want to like have the woman experience that. Also, a lot of like doctors think that childbirth is not actually a like medical operation, and they don't think that you should use medicine in order to give birth. It should be something natural, so that's why they don't have this painless birth.
People in Japan basically believe that having the pain will make you a mother.
And it's interesting because like since it's not really practiced here in Japan, there's not a lot of the hospitals you go to won't even offer it. So I think in Tokyo alone, there's only about 56 hospitals or clinics that offer painless childbirth, right?
Yeah.
So it's like very, very difficult. And for us living like in the center of Tokyo, there was only about like 5 places that we could go to that was like in commuting distance.
Yeah, like even like all those 5, they don't all offer 24-hour service
Yeah.
for the mutsubumen because there's like a limited number of doctor who does the masui.
Anesthesiologist.
Yeah. Yeah, so they have a limited number of them, so they don't offer that at night or on weekend. If you have construction
Yeah.
on either of those times, you're pretty much, screwed. So I had to choose the one that offer 24 hours, which was just 2 for me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, since the hospitals with the mutsubumen are limited, the beds are limited, right? So you have to book it right when you find out that you're pregnant. So when we were like, when was that, like 5 weeks?
Like
5 mutsubumen are limited, the beds are limited, right? So you have to book it right when you find out that you're pregnant. So when we were like, when was that, like 5 weeks.
Like right when you found out that you were pregnant.
Yeah, I was pregnant, and I had this like letter that says I'm pregnant.
Yeah.
I had to make a phone call. I'm only 5 weeks
Yeah.
to book the bed.
I felt like it was like you applying to college or something. Where you're like, well, are we gonna get in?
Yeah, and then like I actually get rejected. It's really, really, really competitive.
So that's the first thing that was surprising. Another thing that's surprising, I think a lot of people were surprised also that are watching our vlog, on our Tokyo Zebra channel, is that the stay is actually quite long.
Yeah.
It's actually like about 5 to 7 days on average here in Japan.
Yeah, in my case, it was 4 days after giving birth, 1 day before, because it was planned delivery.
So you said 6 days, 5 nights.
6 days, 5 nights, yeah.
So I was actually quite surprised with like the total length, but then I was actually also kind of surprised at how much it really costs here in Japan. In the States, it's actually quite expensive, and then some other Western countries, but from what I hear, like in other European countries, it's actually free.
Yeah.
I think Canada is also free. Here in Japan, you actually end up paying about 500,000 to about a little over 1,000,000 yen.
Yep.
But you also do get some government assistance, but that really depends on which ward you live in, right?
Well, some ward offers like additional support, like Shibuya-ku and Minato-ku, as far as I know.
Yeah.
They offer 10,000 or 20,000, so that's like a little bit extra. But like that's a rare case, I think.
In our case, we ended up spending about childbirth itself was about 1.1 million yen, and then we had about 520,000 yen in from the government. So roughly we paid around 600,000 yen, which is like roughly around $5,000 to give childbirth. So for the 6 days, that's actually pretty good. Like they took care of you, and some of the things that were kind of interesting is like that's actually pretty good. Like roughly around $5,000 to give childbirth. So. For the 6 days, that's actually pretty good. Like they took care of you, and some of the things that were kind of interesting is like it's not actually your regular stay, which also kind of blew me away. You also actually had a welcome pack, right?
Yeah. When you book the stay or the bed, I got this little piece of paper. Basically tells you like, so this is what we offer you, like a gift bag, and this is what you need to bring. So the things they offered are pads, bassinet, hair dryer, breastfeeding pillow, bath towels, baby clothes, diapers, and wipes. Basically what you need to take care of the baby and just like live normally.
It almost sounds like you're checking into a hotel.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
You basically don't really need to bring anything, in my case.
Yeah.
But our hospital was like kind of like a smaller like personal clinic, and if you go to a bigger like giant hospitals, they offer less stuff, so you actually have to bring a lot of stuff.
Before I continue, I wanted to give a quick shout out to our sponsor Squarespace. This year has been ultra crazy with a new baby and everything else going on in the world, so their support has made all the difference for me and my new family. If you guys don't already know from all of my other videos, Squarespace is the go-to spot to build your online presence. Squarespace has uniquely awesome templates, making it easy to start, and better yet, they have some pretty awesome tools to help you along the way. For example, they have portfolios and galleries to display all of your projects. And Squarespace has powerful blogging tools to tell your story, share your updates, photos, and videos. And if you're an analytics nerd like me, you can see how your visits, unique visitors, and page views trend over time, helping you to build a better website as you go. So head to squarespace.com today for your free trial, and when you're ready to check out, go to squarespace.com/Paolo from Tokyo and get 10% off your first domain or website. And something that's pretty comforting when going and like staying there is they actually give the mothers classes, or they provide or offer these classes to them. So you go in not only just to give birth, but you actually learn like how to take care of your baby.
I think that hospital stay actually is the time to learn. Like that's what hospital prepares for the mothers.
Yeah.
So they have really good classes with other mothers, like breastfeeding, how to put the baby in the bath, and what you should be worrying about after the hospital stay.
It's like all of the mothers that are having babies at the same time will get together, at certain times during the day with the nurses, and then they'll like teach you all the different things that you need to do. And if you have any questions, for example, what color should the poop be? How much are you supposed to be breastfeeding? How do I change diapers? Like how to cut nails? Like all of the questions like mothers would have, they have all of them in one group so that they can ask the questions together and learn all at the same time. Unfortunately, because of the quarantine, the classes, yeah, she couldn't.
It's canceled.
She couldn't, go cancel.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, but they did give you like at least one class, right?
It wasn't much of a class, but it was like a lecture.
Oh, lecture.
Yeah, just for the bath bathing.
Yeah.
The nurse just showed me how to bathe the baby. But I also got this little booklet. This was the material for the classes that I was supposed to take. It actually has this, like how to bathe the baby and what you should prepare for the bath, and also all about baby's health.
So you have like an instruction manual for how to raise your baby.
Since I couldn't get the class, the nurse actually came to my room and like she actually went over everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was actually nice.
Yeah, so it's like instead of having like a group class, you got like a private class.
Yeah, I got a private class.
And then there was some stuff that was kind of specific to our clinic that were also pretty surprising. I've heard some stories about like how hard it is right after pregnancy here in Japan, and like also in the States, how hard it is. But like this specific hospital like really focused on recovery, right? They really wanted to make sure that the mother was properly taken care of. So for example, if she got tired like at night or wanted to get some sleep, they would actually take our baby and take care of him so that she can get some sleep.
Yeah, right after giving birth, you are exhausted. If you have experience, you probably know your butt hurts, your like body hurts, and everything hurts, and you're sleepy. Yeah, so it actually helped a lot. So in any hospitals in Japan, they're either focused on like mother's body recovery, like my hospital, or focus on the breastfeeding. So if your hospital is focused on the breastfeeding, they're gonna be focusing on like getting your breast milk working before your mother's body recovery. So basically it's hard to get a sleep. That's why I chose the one that's focused on mother's body recovery. But like unfortunately, since they don't really teach you much of the breastfeeding, my breast wasn't working until like when I was leaving the hospital. There are merits and demerits of each one.
So pretty much in Japan you get to choose whether you want to focus on breastfeeding and like getting your breast to work right away, and like you want to focus on that, or if you want to have some time to recover, which is it's pretty nice. You get to actually choose. And then another thing that just completely blew me away, and I wish I was actually there because the food looked amazing.
I really wanted you to be there.
Yeah,
I wanted to share with you.
Shalom. My name is Hadass, and I'm a teacher of Level 1 at the Rosen School of Hebrew. We believe that Hebrew is more than just a language. It is a reflection of a rich culture, an extensive history, and charismatic people. During the lesson, you will sit in the comfort of your own home and log into your virtual classroom. Your mouse will become your pen, your screen will become your notebook. You will see your teacher live all the way from Israel and be able to fully participate in class activities. Our programs are full of Israeli cultural references and tastes. This beginner's course will
Yeah, because she couldn't finish it. I could eat some of it. But I mean, first of all, look at some of this food that she got. This was right after she gave birth.
This is a waizen, which means like celebration meal. You get like a really nice meal after the delivery.
It's like we did it!
Yeah. This is what I got.
Yeah.
I got a steak and some kind of fish meal, a fried scallop.
Wait, no, is that a blueberry?
It's a blueberry cheesecake. I think that's really
that.
good. And some kind of soup.
Oh, and look at that! You even got some wine.
Yes.
That's like your first wine in, what?
Like a year? I wasn't even sure if I was able to drink wine.
Yeah.
When I was supposed to be breastfeeding, but I guess it's like a little bit. Like I can drink it in like a second.
But still, they gave you
some wine. Yeah, that was big.
Like, let me know if that happens in your country, or in fact, let us know that if there's anything that you guys do that's different or that just shocked you as well. Like, let us know in the comments.
This is the lunch I got the next day.
The second day.
I got the chicken steak, lots of veggie salad.
Oh, I love chicken steak.
It was really good. And then I got fish. Like this place is really focused on meal, very nutritious meal, and they always comes with 2 main dish. It's really hard to finish everything. Yeah, but it's nice that you get to, you always have options.
All the more reason why I should have been there.
I know, right?
Yeah. A lot of Japanese like hospitals, if you don't go to this one, they do also have pretty good food, like pretty decent food. It's not like terrible. So I hear some horrible stories from other countries, but you know, in general, Japan has pretty good food. I think this place especially was shocking. Like, I mean, look at that food.
This is the second dinner. Oh, this scallop was so good. I got the giant scallop with really garlicky lemony sauce, bowl of salad, pork cutlet, I think.
Yeah, pork cutlet.
And vegetable soup.
That's the dessert.
Oh, this steak was so good.
Wow, you got some fish.
The roasted beef.
Roast beef steak.
And carpaccio.
And then you got a baked beef.
Yeah. And this is the breakfast the next day.
Whoa, those are
thick bacon.
Those are large pieces of bacon.
That was really good.
Oh, wow. What else?
Okay, so
There's a lot more.
oh, and this is the Japanese style dinner that I really liked.
Oh, you got tempura as well?
It's a lot too. It's like a vegetable tempura. I got fish, nikujaga, and miso soup.
Wow, that's super Japanese.
Yeah, also Japanese style breakfast.
Oh, so you got like porridge,
Yeah.
you got some fish, you got some cuts of fruit in there, got some tofu, got some miso soup.
Tamago.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it looks like tofu. And I got mozuku, roro, and lots of veggies.
She got a lot of meals. I wish I was there. Yeah, so that's another thing that is super, super shocking that, you know, your meals were that good. I don't know, maybe not shocking to you guys, but pretty shocking.
Maybe you guys have that, or even better ones.
Yeah. And then she finally left. They actually gave her gifts, you know, like when I thought it was like pretty cool that they
It was
did.
a sample bag.
I know, but still, like they gave you stuff on your way
that's
home. She got like diapers, she got formula, she had what else?
Got wipes.
You got wipes, you got soap, and then they even gave you like, I think as a present, like a real present.
That was a nice present.
They gave you like a huge, like nice fluffy towel, you know, for the baby.
It's really good quality towel.
Yeah. You also got like a little box for his umbilical cord. Yeah. Unfortunately, we lost his umbilical cord. Sorry, Wolfie. Like the last thing that was super surprising was on our way out. I kind of knew this because I asked in advance, but in Tokyo, we don't have a car. That's why we did take a taxi. And we didn't have to use a car seat. If you watched our vlogs on our Tokyo Zebra channel, then you'll notice that when we came home, Michael had Wolfie in her arms, and that's how we rode back home. And a lot of people commented and said, hey, why isn't there a baby seat, or why aren't you putting in a baby seat? It was surprising to me that it wasn't required, but in Tokyo, if you don't drive home or you don't drive your own car and you ride a taxi or public transportation, you don't have to use a baby seat for infants or babies or anything. So anywhere we go in Tokyo, we don't have to wear it.
It's a bit scary though, if you think of the accident.
I think a lot of parents living in Tokyo, they don't plan on driving because a lot of people don't have cars anyway. So it's like a one-off thing, and just to buy a baby seat for that one time, then it's kind of yeah. So that's basically it. If you guys like this video, help us out, hit that like button, and if you want to see more content about Japan guides, or day in the life videos, hit that subscribe button and the bell button, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.
Vous avez reçu le don de la parole. Comment allez-vous l'utiliser? Qu'allez-vous changer?
Elle m'a aidé à devenir un meilleur conférencier, un meilleur orateur et d'une certaine manière, le professeur que je suis aujourd'hui.
Donc, la règle numéro 1 pour être inoubliable et que les gens tombent follement amoureux de vous est d'être disposé à partager votre histoire. Quand vous partagez votre histoire, votre auditoire fait partie de votre aventure et cela éveille quelque chose en lui. Vous savez, un public d'une ou de 1000 personnes recherche une connexion. Si vous voulez être mémorable et inoubliable et que les gens tombent follement amoureux de vous, prenez position. Peu importe votre message, peu importe à qui vous parlez, peu importe combien de personnes sont dans votre public, dans votre salle de réunion ou sur votre canapé. Le cadeau que vous leur offrez, qui vous rendra vraiment inoubliable et les fera tomber follement amoureux de vous, est le cadeau de l'inspiration.
Наоборот, видишь какой, видишь, хочешь это, и охеревший. Не играет ничего и вообще просто так, и работу хочет мочить, наоборот, я понял. Куда деваться, видишь, время идет, ты такой, я не согласен с этим, пусть меня, где моя работа, блин? А вообще всем похер, блин, понимаешь, время идет, понимаешь, ты хочешь это самое, да, то есть как бы вообще ничего не видишь. А вот так вот и живут, да, понимаете. Да, да, и вся жизнь, она как бы, всей жизни на тебя похер, вся жизнь тебя уже вся просто, понимаешь, ты такой, я такое сделал, и такое сделал, а как вообще никому нахер ничего не надо, ничего ты не сделал, оказывается, что там, да, сон, я понимаю, ты же, да, ну типа того, да, ну да, как-то так, да, так-то, ну так-то, не знаю, ну туда, короче, совсем не то, что ты ожидаешь. Да, я делал, а такой сделал. Ну да. То есть зачем же, что вообще? Ну, понял, да. Не, просто так тоже нельзя. Не получится просто так. Понимаешь, страшно даже. Не то, что страшно, как бы, да. Не бывает, время идет вперед, тебя догонит она. Тебя просто догонит и все. Да по любым пунктам. Ну, хотя бы даже здоровье. Раз и здоровье съели нужно. Он понимает, да? Да, ну ты понял уже, да? Да, ты что понимаешь. А что делать-то надо тогда? Заниматься здоровьем тогда? Что? Значит, тренером надо быть, здоровьем. Видишь, жизнь тебя все время заставляет. А тебе-то что надо? Как? Так и должно быть, что ли? Он тебя понял, да? Я тебе точно говорю, что нет. Да? Ну да, вот как вот карапузы, они бегают же, ничего не заставляет никто, они бегают и все. Ну да. Ну да, вот я понял. Так вот я и говорю, поэтому жить тумака там и так далее. Ну у меня свой маразм, может я, конечно, тоже. Но, ну а как? Что ты хочешь? Чтобы я вообще ничего не умел, что ли, как бы? Что за мужик такой кричит? У меня свои какие-то. И в конце концов, да, ну это даже так, смотри, какой обширный такой кашон да, типа такой. Подумал, как просяк говорит, да. Наверное, а похуй знает. Не, у вас, понимаешь, да, ты уже где-то там устоялся. Меня выгнали из капеллы хоровой, понимаешь? Я бы, может, там сейчас и пел бы, но я не ценный был клиент, просто, понимаешь? Я какой-то стрелянный скупердяй, там какой-то что-то ворчал куда-то там, и бегал. Я понял, да, что-то непонятный какой-то весь был. Да. И, короче, там на чужом месте, на каком-то беременном проработал там на чужих местах, да. Год, ну, наоборот, я понял, да. И такие, ну, как бы, да фиг знает, что это самое. Раз все, там, понимаю, да. А, ну это, кстати, да, ну это мое мнение, как ты как считаешь? Да, видимо, это настоящая вот любовь, забота там и все остальные штуки. Да, мужики будут бабки считать такие, это столько, это ты не опускайся до этого, их проблема, да. Ну ладно. Ну, не знаю, что. Я же не женщина, но я понимаю, как это. Да, понял, да. Видимо, как-то так. Они не просто какие-то послушные, да. Что-то у них внутри какой-то есть, ну, какая-то тайна. Да, какая-то что-то такое. Да. Ну, я не знаю, в общем говоря, вроде как все одинаково, просто там пенисы у всех. Это, понимаете, не знаю я. Потому что я так говорил, нет, понял, удовольствие.
Это все будет на продолжительный день, все, так все процессы дигитализируются. понял. Нет, то что скажи, что он? Ой, вот. Позовите меня, пожалуйста. Ой, ладно. Ну да, женщина, смотри, легкое доказательство, что женщина не проживет как мужчина все равно. И мужчина как женщина не проживет, тоже есть. То есть, да, и более того, я тебе скажу, если бы тебя не портили в детстве, ты бы и не хотел жить как женщина или наоборот. Да. Так устроено здоровье, понимаешь, наши тела, физиология так устроена. То есть задумка, не знаю, Адама и Евы, как угодно там. Как угодно может там надуваться. Да, так вот оно и все, точка. Может Господа, может Шмоспада, может биологии, может эволюции, может здоровья, может как бы рода твоего, от их корня идущего, как бы сила энергии, жизни, любви, какой угодно, да, которая разделилась зачем-то куда-то там, еще что-нибудь, да. Как угодно, короче, надувайся, то есть, все равно туда же придешь, как бы, ну да, ну хуя, тебя понял, да, ну, к сожалению, да, но это не зависит от народной все-таки. Ладно. Ты уже святой почти. Воскресенье лекцию уже понимаешь, ладно. Я понял просто. Ну да. Не прощает. Ну, всегда есть завтра. Ну, наверное, прощает. Я все прощаю. Все простит, тараканы раздавили и простили сразу же. Все нормально, удобно? Нет, неудобно. Ну ладно, все, надоел уже. Ничего, тогда. Все, посмотри, все, не будет ни потом. Все, нету. Опа, все. Да, человеческий род такой плохой. Опа, давай его и так. Все, нету больше его. Вместо него что-то другое, ну, как бы он понимает. Ну, не работает, по себе говорит. Ну так вот, то есть как бы не позволено, ты же понимаешь,